Hi there, this is Aimée Darling, and I'm a master nutrition therapist, and I'm also an emerald with Plexus Worldwide. And so you're watching this video because you want to know more about the Plexus Tri Plex set, and maybe just a little bit more about how to use it and why is it so special. So let me back up and just take a minute and say that I continue to see the same problems over and over and over again in the American population when it comes to health. There's three main things that people keep running up against, and it's inflammation, blood sugar instability, and also the health of their gut. So from their mouth down to the end and everything in between. And so there's a lot of problems in there. So those three things will wreak havoc on a person's body and a person's health, regardless of how healthy you are or how unhealthy you are at this point. Those three things are dictating your health. So why is it that the Plexus Tri Plex is so amazing? Well, let me just give you an idea about what it does, and then that way you'll have an idea. So first thing you want to jump into is the Slim. So Slim is little tiny packets. It looks just like this. It's a 30-day supply. You get a 60-day money-back guarantee on all of our products, and I can guarantee you it did not take you 60 days to get to the whatever problem you have going on. So you need to give your body a chance to get right, okay? But 60 days to decide if you love something, okay? So you get tiny packets and you throw it in water. The amount of ounces of water is entirely up to you. And in our house, we like to use just a small amount of water, and some people like to use more. I've heard wonderful things from lemon to adding it to tea to whatever. So the product is actually a light berry flavor. It's meant to be simple, and it's meant to be effective. And so what it's actually doing is it's balancing out your blood sugar. And if you look on the front of your package, you're gonna see that it's going to help you lose weight with burning inches of fat and not muscle. Now that's huge, because when you start your journey, you might be really overweight, or you might be starting your health journey because maybe you're a lifter or a runner, or you're doing something and you want to reduce your fat layer. But of course you don't want to touch your muscle. And so that's huge. And increasing muscle is important as you go along your health journey because it will burn more fat. Okay, so when you blood sugar balance, you're going to start attacking that fat. You're going to start helping your blood sugar, like it says, cholesterol, lipids, all of those will come into a healthy range. And also, when you don't have that instability, you don't have the binge eating or those cravings. And so it will increase your willpower over food. Now, will it do for you what it did for me or for whomever gave you this video? I don't know. I find that you start with Slim, you use one packet a day, you choose when that's going to be. If you look at the back of your package, you're going to see that it says a half an hour before a meal. And I would just say to you, get it in you. And all those stories that you're hearing about what Slim's doing, that's not really a product claim, those are true. When the body balances its blood sugar, regardless of how well you eat, of course you're going to need to eat well. If you're coming to the table thinking that you're just going to eat any old thing and this is going to be your miracle, no, it's a tool. But I will say to you that even in a body like mine, where I spend a lot of time trying to make sure that I'm eating in a balanced fashion, which means high amounts of vegetables, low amounts of refined, if any, refined sugars, and a whole lot of just real food. What happens is that the Slim, take it once a day, it begins to balance, and you go about your normal life. As you start feeling better and you have more energy, of course you're gonna add more exercise and maybe even start exercising. But in the beginning, you start with Slim. When you flip it over and you look at the back and you look at the ingredients and you spend time maybe doing some research about those ingredients, you'll begin to make those connections about why it is that you read all these things that seem way over the top. And so I can't claim those, but I can tell you that we see blood work come back from tons and tons and tons of people that will say the front of this bag, not kidding, very exciting. For an athlete, you are going to love what blood sugar balance will do for you, because the chromium in the product, along with some other ingredients, synergistically, they are helping your muscle repair. And I know for me, I can lift longer, I can lift more, I can run without feeling as tired and my muscles aren't as fatigued, and I've just gained new strides in how fast I can run. So huge changes regardless of your level of health. So we're talking inflammation is going down, and we're talking also that your blood sugar is balancing. And so when your blood sugar is balanced, amazing things will begin to happen from the top of your head down to the bottom of your toes and everywhere in between. Okay, so it's very exciting. Now, if you're taking medications, you need to remember that if we're balancing your blood sugar with this wonderful plant-based, non-dye, quality item that you're taking every day, then you need to work with your practitioner and make sure that you stay on top of those medications. Because what we've seen, many people come back and say, okay, wait a minute, I don't need as much of, or I no longer need these different medications. And so I don't know what it will do for you, but I can say to you, please, work with your practitioner and make sure that you're, telling them, this is what I'm taking. I love it. I feel great. My energy's improved. My cravings are going away. Oh my goodness, look at the inches I'm losing. It's very exciting. Now, why is it you're losing fat before muscle? Well, you're not going to lose muscle. So you're losing these inches, but you're not maybe losing weight. I will tell you from personal experience, when I started with Slim alone, I saw some basic weight loss change, but I saw huge changes in the puffiness of my body, the way my skin looked, wrinkling around my eyes. Oh my gosh, I look younger now after 2 years with the Slim than I ever did when I was working for a makeup company. And so it's very exciting to look at that. Those younger years, those college jobs. And so I would say to you, start with Slim, that it will help get that blood sugar balanced, and that instability will come to an even point, okay? So let's talk about the next piece of Tri Plex. Now, when I started, I will tell you, I am a supplement snob. I don't believe that you need a lot of supplementation. I think you should be eating well. But I also know that a lot of people are in such a bad spot where they've just spent years of not eating well that they need the wherewithal of Slim to get them going. But because it's non-stimulated, and of course then it's not addictive, you're going to find yourself loving this forever. And so I was not real interested in the beginning in either the BioCleanse or the ProBio 5. I thought, fine. But I have lost, in 2 years, I've lost 24 pounds. But I will tell you, I lost 22 of it in the first year, personally. And I went from a 14, 16 down to a 6, and those are starting to fall off. So I would say to you, if you're a person that used it for a little while, or you used it for a year and then you stopped, are you serious? Get back on that product, because over time, your body just gets better and better and better. And when I added the BioCleanse and I added the ProBio 5, I lost 9 inches across my belly. Is that going to happen for you? I don't know. But I would say to you, you want to look at the other 2 things I talked about. So blood sugar instability, done. Second thing that's happening is inflammation. Well, if you look at our BioCleanse and you read the back, it's going to tell you that it's oxygenating your entire body. Now, if you look up oxygenation and you look up any kind of problems with inflammation, you're going to see that you need to oxygenate to decrease inflammation. You also need to do many other things, and that the products are helping with that. Okay, you're cleansing your gastrointestinal tract. You're losing weight from that. You're feeling more energy when that happens. You're helping to energize your entire body. You're supporting your weight loss goals, and you're increasing collagen production. Wrinkles, hello. You're relieving occasional constipation. So when you take BioCleanse, that's what's happening. Now, our supplements are no different than any other supplements in the fact that you're going to have directions on here, and you might find yourself needing to take it a little bit differently, or your timing is a little bit different, and that's okay. It depends on your goals and what you're trying to do. So work with your ambassador, work with your practitioner, because that's where you're going to get that information on the how many and how often, okay? Now, Slim, once a day. Who takes it twice? You look at the back, it says twice. People that take it twice, in my opinion, are the people that are really maybe heavy. They've been struggling for a long time, over a year, and their body has a set point on how much weight it's used to having. You got to shake that up, okay? And so that's a 2-person. The other people I see with a 2 time a day rather, are the people that truly have a blood sugar issue. And so the product was meant to be gentle. It's meant to be a healing from the inside out. and it's meant to be balancing rather from the inside out. So you're going to add that BioCleanse, right? You're going to get regular. You're going to start seeing these other improvements. Now take a minute and look at the back, because it does have in here, it has in here bioflavonoids, including grapefruit. So if you're a person that's using a statin, then you're not going to use this product yet. So you're going to miss out on all that great magnesium on the front end, but you'll get on it once you start changing out how you're using your medications. So, but grapefruit is in this one. You don't have to use that, but BioCleanse is super important. So let's talk about the last thing I said, gut health. So if you're increasing your ability to go to the restroom consistently, and you're increasing all of your oxygenation, that will affect your gastrointestinal tract. Now, your GI tract is directly responsible for so much of your health. There are so many videos that you can see, some of the other ones that I follow on my YouTube channel, but there's so much good information coming about gastrointestinal tract and things that nobody even believed 3-4 years ago. They're now common knowledge, okay? So ProBio 5, why is it special? So I was that person that if it didn't cost $100 and it wasn't refrigerated, I wasn't taking it. Here's the deal with ProBio 5. Love this product because you're getting 3 products in one, and you're getting it for one teeny tiny little price. And so you're getting inside of here, you're getting an enzyme. Enzymes are designed to break things down that are that you shouldn't have in your body, right? And also help break down foods. So if you're more efficient in your gut, then your whole body will be healthier. And then, so those are your enzymes. You're getting probiotics. So that's your good bacteria. You want to not just crowd out the negative bacteria in your body, but you also want to increase the positive. Now, what I love is that there's one specific strain in here that makes this product extra special. So not only is there 3 amazing things in here, but there's actually 4, and that is the S. boulardii. So Saccharomyces boulardii is actually a positive yeast, and it is amazing. So people that have been on antibiotics, I would always tell them, go out and get on S. boulardii. That will help repopulate your gut really super nicely, and it's amazing. So you're getting that in there. So you're getting the positive bacteria, plus you're getting S. boulardii, and then you're ending with some grapeseed extract, and that's an antifungal. So you're getting an antifungal, you're getting probiotics, and you're getting an enzyme. So how often should you take these? Well, start with Slim, okay? And then I would say, if you're really constipated, then add BioCleanse next. If you're not, then add ProBio 5 next. I'm a person that likes to take 2 or 3 days between each one, so that if there's any major changes in how the body is reacting and all the junk that it's getting rid of, you're not alarmed because you'll know. And so some people, they don't feel a thing and they're off and running, and there's lots of good stuff going on inside their body, and they're not seeing outside changes yet. Great. But there are other people who will say, oh, so many changes. So I personally like to say, start with one, couple days later, add the next one, couple days later, add the next one. That will give you an opportunity to really get that triplex on board. So again, it's helping with inflammation, it's helping with gastrointestinal health, and it's helping with blood sugar stability. So get on that triplex. Tell a friend, make sure you start using it, track your success. Please measure before you begin, and also take pictures. I really don't care about your weight. I'm more concerned, and don't tell me you're gonna just use your clothes as an example, because you know what? That is not a good example. But I have seen so many inches change in my body, and if I hadn't taken pictures, and I did it begrudgingly, I wouldn't have seen the changes in my skin, and I wouldn't have seen the changes in that bloaty look. So stay in contact with your ambassador, track the little successes that you see, make sure you participate in whatever kind of client Facebook board that's going on, and make sure that when you buy this product that you don't just ignore your ambassador and then next thing you know you're not buying it anymore and we have no idea why. So please make sure that you track what you're doing, communicate with them, and expect your body to take about 6 months to really make long-term changes. So, but what is 6 months when it's probably been like 10 years since you've been healthy? So that's it. Have an absolutely fabulous day. Thanks for tuning in. I'll look forward to telling you about some other subjects soon.